points in the game.
Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the number 12 team in the country, a group with a whole lot to prove here today, taking on the 21st ranked team, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field out tonight as conference champions.
You know, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ. Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. They got him down out near the 40.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Scanning the field. It's Williams. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Now it's second down here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's King. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He shreds the tackle. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
QB to the tight end for a completion. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Cole.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Volunteers offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the catch. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. And the Vols come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Grab behind the line. It's Bishop. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it second and medium. Toss play. Back heads to his right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The Volunteers will line up to boot it away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at 28. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Trying to find room. It's Tatum. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blower with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
He'll lose a few yardage. That's going to be the final play of the first. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And the Volunteers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Vaughn. Now here he goes. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. That one play has flipped field position. First down, the opponent's 44.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pass rush gets home.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Gonna run it. It's Bishop. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Vols will have to punt this one away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. He'll field the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense comes out to start this drive. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Here's the toss play now, running left. Change of direction. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Here comes a handoff. Puts him in space at the 50. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. And the defense is there to smother it. They were all over the option play that time.
Well, you talk about a corner who isn't afraid to come up and hit someone. Great play on the outside to wrap the pitch man up and bring him down behind the line. It's good recognition, agility, and speed to make that tackle.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Breaks free. He's got the first and still going. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Looking to scramble. Makes a quick catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Been a solid drive, and the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15. The shotgun handoff here. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Trying to run it. It's King. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll try the left side with a toss. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's 1st and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
They convert to BAT, so the lead is now 21. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Bishop.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Caught behind the line. It's Vaughn. Breaks loose at the 45. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The sure hands, it's Vaughn. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Vaughn. They make the stop just short of the 1st. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. 1st down, they're going to throw the ball. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Boy, when you're trailing like this early in a game, it makes it very easy on the defense. All they're going to do is have a straight line at the quarterback, knowing he's back there trying to throw the football, trying to play catch-up. It's not going to be the last time we're going to see this quarterback on his back.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's complete on the crossing route. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. This will likely be the last play of the half. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, massive expectations for this SEC championship, and it has not disappointed.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. The Volunteers come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick completion to the tight end. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep down the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. The Vols will bring their punt team on the field now. Ball fielded at the 45. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the offense trots back out on the field again. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He breaks free. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be first and 10 from there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. First down and 10 now. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Keeping it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everyone.
And they've got him on the blitz.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this. Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Good throw to the left. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And the Vols come to the line in the hurry-up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. The Volunteers bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. And out comes the offense set to take over here. back to throw. It's Williams. On the move now. Breaks an open space.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Important second down play coming up. And there's the handoff. He's got room to run. They bring it down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On first down, they'll keep their running game sharp. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The back's got it. Fighting off the defender. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense hungry to convert here on third down. They don't want to send out the field goal team after what happened in the last attempt. Caught in the backfield. It's Porter. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Movement here from the tight end. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that previous play. They're going to run it. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. We'll see if they can convert.
Final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense. Fourth down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. Give it to the back again. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
After a clutch conversion on fourth down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Right down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Well, they feed the fullback here, and the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Trying for a fourth down completion. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Now the all-important extra point. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And the Volunteers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, we've seen backs have bad days before, but this is about as bad as it gets. This guy can't get positive yards. It's a combination of not using his vision, the offensive line not opening up any holes, and this offense as a whole is struggling, and that's why they're losing this game.
First down, looking to throw the football. Brown behind the line. It's Vaughn. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense in bounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Third down play for this offense. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. He keeps it himself.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Defense getting set. Second down play here.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Oh, and another incompletion.
It's just been one of those days for this offense and this quarterback. They just cannot seem to find this rhythm to get them back in the game. They're down big, and now another incompletion. What will the offensive coordinator dial up next?
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Love the aggressive nature here by this defense on this fourth down. The offense is going for it, and instead of sitting back, they decide to attack that offensive front. They get after him with a lot of bodies, and they're able to come up with that sack.
First down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Leaning on the run game here. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now. First snap in the red zone on this drive. 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
One thing about the college game is everybody likes to run a version of the spread. But there's still an opportunity every once in a while for the old fullback to get in there and show you what he can do. It reminds you on that play right there.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or they have to settle for 3? Receiver in motion now. On third down, it's a handoff. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark it right at the 1. Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing, and here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a late deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. So from their own 20, they move the ball all the way to the red zone. Great scoring opportunity here. Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The ball has come to the line with 1st and goal. Caught for the completion. Touchdown, Vols. That's how you finish a play.
Well, you could tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. Tackled at the 23, brought it out and tried to make a play. Good coverage that time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. It's an option look. Oh, the ball comes loose. The defense has got it. Touchdown, Volunteers. A huge defensive score. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
They'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. Has the first down and more. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.